it's definitely not a new phenomenon. In fact, I remember reading some letters that Charles Wesley's wife had written about the care of a doctor who was clearly depressed, and she didn't want this doctor to go into an institution, so the Wesleys were trying to look after this person themselves. So this is a kind of, early story, in our church history around mental health issues. You've got Charles Spurgeon, potentially the greatest preacher in the history of the British church, 20 years depressed. Mother Teresa, her ministry was marked by significant depression. You've got Florence Nightingale, who had bipolar disorder. William Cowper, who wrote the Olney Hymns. He had suicidal ideation. In fact, the song There Is a Fountain Filled with Blood recounts the story when he attempted to take his own life, and John Newton came in and fished him out of his own bathtub and rescued him and saved his life. Wow. So these are stories from our history. Even Martin Luther, the father of the Reformation, had acute anxiety and OCD. And John Bunyan, who wrote Pilgrim's Progress, wasn't writing about some special magical journey that someone was going on. He was writing about the journey of his own mind.
Yes.
So all of these are stories of people who are foundation stones of our church today, and all of them had significant mental illness of different kinds. They sought different sorts of remedy, and some to greater or lesser benefit. But ultimately they show us that the mental health story is our story, and that spiritual fire and fervour is not a protection against mental illness.